Hey, my loves. Signal. Hey, my Brat Pack. I do love y'all, though. Welcome back to another episode of If You Know, You Know, the podcast with who?
Brad.
Your girl, Brat. As always, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. All the follows, the likes, the reposts, the comments, all of the above. Wholeheartedly appreciate it. Like, from here, from the heart. Quick, baby. If you're not following me on all platforms, my God, how many times I gotta tell you? Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and what? Apple Podcasts. Not Rima didn't know which one. You should know that like the back of your hand. I'm not gonna give them the same order because it's a reminder. It's a reminder. If I keep it the same, no, they're gonna be like, oh, we know. Gotta shake some shit up. Quick recap. Not even quick. I can't. Ain't shit quick about this recap. Because, baby, mama's tired. I feel like my friends ran me rampant this past week.
You?
Oh.
Shit.
Baby.
Baby, you the friend.
Okay, baby, my knee hurt. I woke up, my hip was hurt. And I said, what is going on here?
I wasn't with y'all when y'all decided to go gallivanting to two other places after Cheers. Nobody told y'all to do that.
Shout out to Cheers.
Hello, at a time.
Listen, shout out to my girl Martia. Because, baby, the platters, she was eating down. She was busting them platters out left and right. Cheers was popping. Shout out to Saw It for those tickets to Lit and AC.
And those shots.
In the champagne.
Lord.
Your girl wants some tickets singing. Her girl, Lil Kim, Get Money.
And Biggie.
And I did Biggie Part 2. Whole song.
Able from them.
Okay. Look.
So proud. I don't know where the video
do a little
is at,
curtsy.
but we'll put it on the side. So just do a little.
We'll put the video here. Because, baby, I was acting an ass. But ahead of time. But then, yes, we decided. The night started with Courtney's birthday celebration, we'll say. Celebration. Oh. Sorry, little technical difficulties back there. But yeah, the night started with Courtney's birthday celebration for my Spanish speaking folks because we was at the where with the Spanish speaking folks.
Hello.
Yeah, the shots, baby. I don't know how many shots we had.
Yeah, the shot started there.
Yeah, the night started there.
The night.
Yes.
And then we were supposed to go to
Strange Love,
which is downtown, Center City. But I ended up looking at Jug's location and said, oh, we'll go to Cheers first. And when we got there, baby, we ain't stopped cheersing. Like, we was fucking cheersing all night.
Cheers.
All night. Perfect name for that spot, okay?
Where everybody knows your name.
Everybody ain't know our name, though. Sorry, everybody.
It felt like.
I mean.
Oh, we ran into somebody from our high school in here.
We did.
Oh, shout out to that person. I didn't go to that high school, so I don't know. I had me a shot flight, which was delicious. We came out with a bottle. Getting bottle service in a hood bar is insane.
Crazy.
That was Sadat.
Shout out to cousin.
Hello.
Cousin.
Aries gang.
But baby, getting a bottle in a regular bar
I said, what's going on?
Doing this the whole night.
is insane. We'll put that video too. Because this is... Y'all see this shit, right?
Wow.
And then, instead of going home...
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on.
Oh, wait, let's rewind. Sorry.
I got the fuck on and went home.
She skedaddled up out of
Baby,
there.
y'all already know. I miss Lever.
Listen, she will say she got to go to the restroom real quick and been in a Uber on her ass on her way home. I looked at that location like, why is the dot moving? Because she in the fucking Uber on her way home. Just ain't said nothing.
Well, in her defense.
Thank you.
Here
Thank
comes
you.
Devil
Thank you.
Avocado again.
Thank you.
Child.
In her defense, this time she did let somebody know, and I did walk her to her Uber.
You were intoxicated, baby. You ain't...
We was out there tussling.
No, for sure. About to get arrested.
Like...
She be real scrappy, but she get drunk.
You get aggressive?
Not even just when I'm
No,
drunk.
I said scrappy.
Scrappy. Scrappy.
Not even just when I'm drunk. I'm a scrappy individual.
Oh.
But yeah, I like to get the fuck going. So after I left, they turned more up. Tell
Child.
us about it.
Continue.
If y'all have ever been out with Rima, please tell me if she's left you too.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Please tell me if you have been a victim. If you have been a victim of Karima leaving you in a bar, lounge, somebody else's house, please put it in the comments. Because you, too, may be entitled to compensation and whooping her ass.
I leave niggas in my own house.
No,
Remember,
for
I was
sure.
I was going upstairs and go to sleep.
It's like, girl, what?
Lock up.
Ma'am, what?
No, she did several times.
Leaving somebody.
As long as I know Courtney there, he gonna make sure people
Oh,
get the
no,
fuck out of
for
my house.
sure.
Oh, my.
I'm going.
Listen.
I closed the party down. All right, everybody, time to go home. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go.
Baby, I ain't never left nobody downstairs to go upstairs and take a nap. Correction, I think I did leave y'all and I was upstairs asleep.
I said, girl,
That.
she was asleep for the night.
I was tucked in. But we were in this house, so it's okay.
Right.
But yeah, if you've been a victim, call me.
Get over it.
But bitch, this ain't the first time you've done it. You did it like 3 times in 1 week. I said, and I'm still not used to it. I'm sorry. Things be happening.
I know.
The rule of thumb for females has always been: if we come together, we leave together.
Y'all don't be wanting to leave.
Oh my Lord. I'm tired of people saying that. We be wanting to leave. I be wanting to leave. When I start getting like quiet and just vibing, baby, I be take me the fuck up out of here.
The way I had to threaten y'all with my Uber yesterday. I said I literally just ordered my Uber because I told Brittany 300 times. I'm ready.
300 though, that's excessive.
I even brought her sneakers.
And then
Anyway.
we're getting there. I told you this is not going to be a fast recap.
At all.
Sorry.
So from Cheers, we then, as Rima said, gallivanted to another location, being cousin's house, where we had shots of what?
No, wait, not even. You skip. We went to somewhere else after we went to Cheers.
Where the?
We went to.
I think I had an out of body experience at that point.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I was in my body anymore.
So after Cheers, we went to some place. I think it was like 6.
Oh,
We went to
see
four
what
spots.
the liquor be doing to
4
people.
spots, babes.
We went to 601.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them too, cause baby, the drinks was drinking, the hookah was busting.
Mm-hmm. Had a time.
Continue to have a time.
Had shots there.
What the hell is 601?
It's a bar lounge too.
Okay.
In West Philly.
Yeah.
You niggas went from north to west.
Mhm.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Had a time.
And then proceeded to go to cousin's house.
Which was around the corner.
It wasn't far.
Like 2 blocks.
Yeah, it wasn't far at all.
Okay.
Who was very hospitable.
Hello.
The hospitality was on the beam.
And her dog was she have a dog?
Yeah,
Her dog
she had a
was
dog.
Cute. I don't remember her
Cute
dog
and quiet.
name.
Love them. Look, love the cute and quiet dogs. But if you have ever taken shots of Christian brothers,
Please
don't
recommend.
Don't recommend. Don't do it again.
And we said,
Look, I don't do it
we
again.
said we probably should not do this. And we said,
But we ain't had nothing else to drink, so hey.
And we were like,
Maybe
fuck
that
it.
was the cue to stop.
No, see, the thing about it is
Christian brothers?
Yeah.
That's what we was drinking when we was like
A young boy.
couldn't really
Yeah, a young boy.
my papa used to drink that. Paul Herman.
Child.
I said, that bottle from here. Brittany said,
I said, oh, I see the little creatures on the side. That's Christian brothers.
I said,
She like, yeah. I'm like, I shouldn't know that, but I did.
Remember that nigga I used to talk to?
uh-huh.
He will always
Yup,
have Christian
yup,
brothers in
yup,
his fucking
yup.
trunk.
He was a pop.
Weirdo.
He was a fucking pop.
That nigga
That sound like some shit old heads drink on some rocks.
he would drink that with Pepsi.
You lost me.
Old head drink.
Yeah, it's giving pop. But that was, keep in mind, that was all one day. Just one.
Yes.
After that, it was calm. A day or two passed, it was calm.
A day.
I said a day or two. I was trying to make myself feel better, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Literally like 24 hours.
And we had to celebrate Cousin G, who had the cutest purple-themed pajama charcuterie board party. And you know your girl was in charge of the drinks. So you know I had these bitches lit. And shout out to Rima too, because baby, Doom Sliders, 8 down.
Thank you.
I definitely had me 2 salmon ones. And shout out to Cousin Shay, because baby, that Rotel dip, 8 down. When you gotta scrape a bowl, baby, you know it's good.
When you don't regularly eat beef and
you like, fuck it. It's good. Like, I said, I'll pay for this tomorrow. It's okay.
When I tell you, I didn't even go home and go to sleep. I heated my fucking dip up, and I fucked that dip up.
I was mad I ain't had none.
And then went to sleep. And shout out to the ibuprofen, baby.
Oh, The ibuprofen had the party on lock. Okay.
Ibuprofen, the sips of water in between.
Okay.
And the dip, baby. That's why I'm
Perfect.
not hungover.
Okay. Okay, because I definitely had me too. Boop boop. Got me
agree.
too.
You know, we gotta bring back liquid IVs.
Yes.
Yes. Gotta bring them back.
Baby, I was down and out.
Down and
all
out.
Saturday.
I'm up and functioning
I'm
perfectly
down.
fine today.
I'm back now.
But baby, mama tired.
Yeah. I'm sleepy.
Mama's tired.
And we're drinking. Speaking of drinking.
Speaking of mama's tired,
Speaking of drinks.
here's the drink version. Cause mama's tired.
Yeah, we're gonna do a detail.
We're gonna we gotta do it. I'll be detoxing soon anyway.
Yeah.
Because you know my surgery coming up, y'all. So I'll be on at least a month detox.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sip this because it's Sunday still. It's not our typical Friday. Mama's tired, but mama's also thirsty.
Damn, do I got some water?
Yes. And shout out, I just recently discovered edible glitter. They be making a drink so pretty.
They do.
Yeah, get you a pack on the amazing Amazon. Get you a pack of edible glitter. If you're a bartender, if you like to make cocktails, hey, your girls over, your friends over, edible glitter will bump your drink up like aesthetically. So get y'all some. Maybe I'll include a link. Gotta see how I feel. But other than that,
Did you want to try the anejo real quick?
oh yeah, you want to try it?
Luna Zoo has anejo now, y'all. If y'all didn't know,
Yeah, because we've been on a Luna kick lately.
it's been on sale.
Yeah, hello, $21.99. But
And
yeah,
it was 31.
oh that ain't bad either. But yeah, the anejo is a new flavor, and judging by your faces, it's strong. That's liquor.
I just think my stomach is scary. It's like, girl, please.
Slow
my liver.
Your liver said,
You're not done yet?
I'm getting a little woozy here.
Shout out to Scream. Is he really dead, by the way?
Oh, Matthew Lillard?
Word on the curb.
No, not in real life. Dead.
Oh.
I mean, from
Word on the curb that the new Scream he might come back to life. I don't know for sure.
because I mean, a TV only. Yes,
They said student really died.
really died. They've been saying that for a minute though.
Oh, I love that. I love Stu.
Yeah, he was batshit crazy, but yeah,
Did y'all
batshit
watch
crazy.
Scream?
The most recent one?
6.
Yeah, with what's her name from Wednesday?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
So
I didn't watch it after Dewey died.
I mean, they did Dewey dirty.
So if you watch that one,
They could have took that Gail and left Dewey.
They have a couple of
Just saying.
They got. Oh, you ain't watch it. Well, if you watch that one, it's like little social media clips of like, is Stu Macher still alive? It's a bunch of little callbacks.
I mean, when you think about it, he got stabbed and a TV fell on his face, but you can survive that. Might be a little disfigured, but you know. But again, they could have kept Dewey and killed Gail. Sorry, not sorry.
That hurt me. I was so sad.
And the way it happened was
I was so
gruesome.
pissed.
I said, "Damn, not Dewey."
I was
Y'all didn't
pissed
watch
off.
the one after that?
No,
I did watch one
can't.
after.
I was so mad. I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna get rid of Dewey?
When they were in New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna watch it though. Anyway,
If y'all got some good movies to watch, let me know because your girl love a good movie. So yeah, put those in the comments too. But I was sent this video. Not really sure what the fuck it's about.
Yeah, it's called the March Theory. So since we're kind of going out of March, we're now in April. I thought it would be.
We're April adjacent right now.
Yeah, I thought it would be like,
this will be out in April though.
Facts. This will be out in April.
So I thought it would be fitting for us to like discuss the March.
The
Theory.
March theory. Okay.
This is our topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we going to see what it do.
Mm-hmm.
The March theory. Do you know what that is, Chris?
I have no idea what that is.
In March, either you fall in love with someone new or an ex comes back into your life. Can I tell you? That is beyond true. Do you have an ex or a new love coming into your life?
Yeah, maybe.
See, like there's someone of interest that you're like, oh, I could see this probably progressing a little bit further. Let me give you the spiritual background of it. Okay. And I wrote it down. So March, put your hands like this. March represents seasons ending, chapters closing, while April represents new beginnings. Spring has sprung, right? So March is actually seen as the month of renewal and rebirth, and it marks the end of winter. Thank you.
And actually, this month is supposed to be a very, very heavy, pivotal, retrograding month because a lot of things are either being like forced for you to see the truth or forced to let go.
Yeah. Mercury is in microbreeds right now for sure.
Oh. The way they broke it down, it makes sense because it's just like in all actual factuals, spring has sprung. We're moving into like full bloom spring and then summer.
So
I just needed a minute. Okay. I can say for a fact I don't have a new love coming like into my space or my life. At all. People don't even like me for real. Like, people don't even like me for real. So definitely not a new love. What was the other part?
Or an ex come back?
None of those either. Even though I am cool with pretty much all my exes, like, but none of them are coming back because I'm not allowing them back. I'm good. Or you're forced to end things, or what was the other one, Court? He's pouring a drink, not doing nothing else. It's just a drink. Because I can only imagine how that sounded on this mic just now.
He was peeing.
Okay, that's what I said. Not doing something else.
European.
So it was
European on my boobs.
Not European on my boobs.
You were wearing boots.
This show
is unhinged.
So it was things coming to a close, or are you forced to let certain things go so new things can blossom?
So
it's like March into
April.
And then Rima just said,
because it's the spring equinox?
I mean, possibly. But I mean, I get it because it's eerie to me right now because it's just like, okay, yeah, no exes coming back, no new loves. But I was kind of not forced, but I had to like take some time and like really evaluate a situation. And it was I had one of the two. I only had two options. It was either like see it for what it is and move forward or close the door. So it was like eerie that you brought that to me today because it's like, and then it makes me think like, did the conversations that took place happen because of what's being said in the video? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, things that make you go, like, interesting. Yeah.
Interesante. For
my Spanish speaking folks. We ain't forget y'all. I just ain't had that much today, baby, because mama's tired.
Madre. We don't know what tired means.
Mama's tired. Period.
Don't know how to say
damn, that's crazy. But I mean, in all actual factuals, in my position that I'm in right now, I did not decide to close the door because I felt like it wasn't worth closing the door. There was more there that needed to be like explored, I guess. And
really,
it worked out. I'm not doing this with you today. Not on it. And sometimes when you think you're going to close the door, a conversation, like an actual conversation, can really kind of change your mindset because, again, we don't experience ourselves how others do. And I know for a fact I don't experience myself how others do, especially in like conflict or just like disagreements and things like that. So I had to like really take that time to like reflect on myself and how I was showing up and the role I was playing that may not have been as positive as it looked, from my POV, but
what you thought it was.
My reactions to things, like, in all actual factuals, baby, I was a menace. Like, it wasn't all me, but I was a menace. Like, when I really sat back, I was like, bitch, you said what? You did what? What? Like, I was really maneuvering like a menace, like attitude, verbals, like all that. But with my journey comes growth and understanding of myself, and boom, here we are. Door not closed. Lucky you, and lucky me, because we're both the prize.
Okay, so I have a question for the people, or also for you, should we say? So
y'all know my nose is wet right now. Y'all know it is. It's acting crazy.
So would you say that new information that you were not privy to was revealed to you to say, okay, because you let me know this, now I can kind of take that back to self and be like, you know what? Maybe I didn't see it that way, but now that you're bringing it to me, now it's like, damn, that wasn't my intention. Because like you say, intention versus impact.
Right.
My intention may have not been to cause harm or to make you view me in this, let's say.
Or even make you feel away, yeah.
Right. But the impact is what lasted longer. So like, do you feel like because you now see the other side, like not just all on your part, but the other side of the coin, was it like, you know what, maybe I might have been a little bit.
Yeah, I think for me the main thing was emotional versus logical. I feel like I let my emotions get the best of me at times where I didn't, I don't want to say didn't have control, but like I really just let my emotions get the best of me. And to know me is to know that I'm not one that dwells in emotions and feelings. That's not my cup of tea or my forte. But when they happen, when they surface, it kind of blows the fuck up. Right. And I feel like a lot of me showing up was that. And yes, information, conversations were had. It wasn't talking at or interrogating. It was a conversation. And I think
listening to understand and
not to respond. Exactly. I think that was like the light bulb that kind of went off in my head because yes, I say it all the time. However, I wasn't practicing what I preach. Ooh. I was like, because if I hear some shit I don't like, so it's like, wait a minute. And then
wrong, not me.
Right. And at that moment, it turns from listening to comprehend to listening to respond. So it's like something switches and it's like, yep, you said something I don't like. Now I'm going ham. But I can say like the actual conversations were very beneficial and needed, like, well, super duper needed because it hadn't happened in a long time, because it was always a talking at or listening to respond.
Argument.
Pretty much. A debate, a debacle, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm happy the conversations were had.
Okay. So with April now upon us, are we, I don't want to say letting the old ways die, but let's say letting the old ways go to usher in something new?
For sure.
Okay. For
sure. Because I feel like, and this goes for anybody, when you like really want something, regardless of what it is, a person, place, a thing, you have to know kind of when to like adjust and blossom within yourself. Like you can't always do this.
Yeah.
You got to turn that bitch around and be like,
because you can't call
out without calling in.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, as much as I don't like extra or you're doing it's like, yeah, but Brittany, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
How are you showing that?
Yeah.
What are you saying? How are you being negative in this moment and in this space? It's not always the other person, and it's not always you, but a lot of times it's the collective. So it's like, yeah, call out, but baby, call in first.
Hello?
Because you got to be able to speak on both sides of the fence. You got to. Because if you're only pointing the finger,
it's not progressive.
It's not progressive at all.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
To move forward positively.
We all play a role. We're all on the chessboard, babes. We're all there. Like, you cannot just be like, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. No, babes. You weren't just standing there. You got moved around the board too. So it's just like owning up. And again, taking accountability for your actions, your words, your movements, all of the things. And that could be a hard pill to swallow, but with growth comes understanding, comes maturity, and accountability. Like, just do the work. If you're not gonna do the work, leave it alone. Because yeah, as Court just asked me, am I opening the door am I putting or killing, my old, ways and habits? Yes. Will they pop up here and there as a weed? I'm sure. But I feel like I'm at a place now where my weed killer, like...
Yeah, you can recognize it more
exactly
easily and, like, course correct.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. And I noticed that just in conversation alone, like it would be a different tone of voice, and now it's so like calm and like kind of demure, your favorite word. It's just so calm, and I feel like now I'm really hearing and I'm really being able to process what I'm hearing to comprehend it and be able to respond effectively. Because effective communication, number one. Because without it, how the fuck are y'all out here functioning in these relationships? Because mama's tired. Mama's tired. Like mama's tired. And I mean friendships, intimate relationships, family, relationships with your children, your, co-parents, your parents. Effective communication needs to be taught in fucking school. At this point, it needs to be taught because it's difficult. It really is difficult. And if you're a stubborn individual or I don't want to say hot-headed, but like stubborn and just kind of like stuck in your ways, try your damnedest to get out of those, because I feel like that's going to hinder you in the long run, in multiple areas, not just the ones that I mentioned. Shit, it can hinder you at fucking work if you can't effectively communicate. You know what I mean?
Yep. Also, bringing back effective communication and I just was thinking about it. Conflict resolution. Because
y'all know we be putting that shit on our resumes and can't do that shit for real.
Yeah. Because what are we doing?
Yeah, like arguments are going to happen. Nothing's perfect, but it should be able to be resolved. You know what I mean? In a timely manner. I know motherfuckers be going to bed angry and won't talk for days. Like, come on. Devil Avocado wants to say something. No, go ahead, because I see the face in the background. If y'all go, we're going to have to get a camera on this side just to see y'all, because the people, if y'all can see the faces that I be seeing, it's fucking hilarious. It be cooking me.
It's no devil's avocado. What I was, I guess, pondering was...
Love that word.
Hello. At work, it's easy because we deal, like, the job you work currently, right now, right? Some things that you experience on a day-to-day, you already experienced it before. So you know how to navigate it. And you already know, okay, this tone of voice is going to get me this result. So you know how to attack it. At work, we can be a different type of character.
A different version of us,
than we are in our intimate spaces. My customer service voice don't work.
In real life? My customer service voice don't work in real life.
Because it's very much condescending, very much talking... Not educating you, but like, nigga, why don't you get it?
Why is it not clicking? And like, I can't make it click for you.
It's never it's not soft. It's like, it's aggressive. It's like, what? Because I'm pissed. But everybody's like, oh, no problem, ma'am. It's fine. Yeah. It's like, who the fuck is this person? I don't know this man. Yeah, exactly. But it's like, so I feel like we can kind of put it in compartments to be like, this is work, this is this. And because people have, I feel like when somebody's holding a mirror up to you, it's very uncomfortable. So why would you want to... show, like, look at that.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, no, I don't.
Because it's very,
I don't want to.
Not, it's, I don't want to say ugly, but it's like, damn,
yeah, it's a shocker.
Yeah,
like, what the, like, what? That's me, huh? Yeah,
couldn't be.
Couldn't not unhand me, you scoundrel. Like, who the fuck is that? But in all actuality, it's you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you be like, oh, that's how I
come up. Like, I could be a monster to this person. It's like, well, I'm nice to everybody else, but this person is like, you treat me like shit. It's like, who, me? I never. But it's like, oh, maybe I
maybe. Okay, but maybe I feel like I hear what you're saying.
I'm talking about all of us. Like, bitch, I am a fucking crazy
menace.
And I hate being told about myself. Bitch, what you mean?
Yes.
But I try not to come off that way. But with my people, like with y'all, it's like, ooh, I'm quick to be like, oh, that guy was a little bit too much.
Right. And some people can receive it better
than others.
Yes.
Because I can talk. Me and Brittany be talking to each other crazy as hell. I can't.
It's that Leo shit though. Like that's how we
talk. Like, and I've learned this with Sunny. I can talk. We've gotten there where we know. Elevated. Yeah, we know. Like she be like, well, she don't be calling me that, but I feel like
she be
saying it. You be hearing it coming from her brain. Yeah.
She be like
this bitch. Yeah.
But with somebody like that other Leo sis that I have to talk to her a different way because it's not going to end well. Like she didn't talk to me for like 3 months because I told her something. Because
Damn.
the tone in which I said it was like, and I said it in front of people.
Yeah, it was wild.
So she was just like mad, embarrassed,
Yeah, that was one of my problems too.
And I don't often think before I speak.
Same.
I
Especially
will
when
say
I'm already
the
like
first
at a
thing.
point where I'm like irritated. Because
Courtney be like, Rima, what the fuck?
like for me, there's a difference between irritation, annoyed, and mad. Mad, baby, I don't dwell in that area because
Don't be saying shit.
once I'm there, ain't no turning back. But when I'm annoyed and irritated, I definitely don't be thinking. I just be like, you know what I mean? Like it just comes out. And I don't be meaning harm, but I just be so fucking annoyed that it's like, I don't give a fuck right now. So I'm just gonna say it. But I feel like
Ooh.
bouncing off what you said about, you know, your work voice and your regular everyday voice, I feel like there should be a healthy balance though of those two. Because yeah, my work voice, if y'all hear me at work, y'all gonna be like, who the fuck is that? It's me. But then you know, y'all this is authentically me. My work voice, yeah, it's me, but I'm there to do a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? So certain things I have to make sure I hit, and my tone of voice, because our system, baby, the tone of voice matters. So you can't let that show through your tone of voice, like when you're annoyed and all of that. But I feel like for me, I just need a healthy balance. And I'm not even going to equate or put work into there because I'm there to do a job. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not there because I want to be there. I'm there because I got to be here. I got to work. But with like the friend groups or whatever, and like family and, you know, love life and all of that, I feel like I just need a healthy balance. Like the way I talk to my mama, that's my mama. She'll check me real quick. I talk to her one way. I talk to my sister one way. I talk to my children another way. So it's like, granted, it's all me.
Right.
And I do believe everybody has different versions of themselves. But I just want like that one, like healthy balance that everybody can get, and everybody.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
You don't think so?
No, in a perfect world, but
yeah,
you're always going to show up differently. No, whether you intentionally do it or it's just like subconsciously. Even if you try to, I don't think it's always going to be that. Like you could try to give everybody the same, but they're not always going to, and because it's not how you. It's also how they interpret it.
True.
Because you could feel like you're giving somebody the same, and they'll be like, "Bitch, not."
Because that's I do feel like I give everybody gets the same like versions of me, like versions plural, because I have to show up for everybody different ways. Mm-hmm. Like I show up for you multiple ways. I show up for you multiple ways. The ways are the same, but the levels can be a little different.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, y'all all get me in all my facets, but I kind of just want to be like, no facets, just Brittany. Like that's just Brittany. This is just her.
I don't think it's realistic.
It probably ain't. In a perfect world, like you said.
It's nice to think about.
It is. It's nice to ponder.
I think it's honorable that you want to do that. But it's a little delulu.
A little delulu.
A tiny bit.
Yeah, in a perfect world, sure. Sure.
It's not about change. It's more so like adjusting or tweaking.
I like that.
Because like not for nothing, not saying you can't change, but realistically,
at our big age,
hello.
But is it really changed though? Because I'm not saying I want to change.
It's like altering. It's like
because granted, the way I show up, I show up. You know what I mean? And the way I love. So it's not, to me, it's not changing. I don't want to change how I show up or change how I love everybody. It's just,
I think it's how you change.
I think it's probably how people interpret it more so, because I give all my friends, I give y'all all the same love. Now my kids, no, love them to infinity. Love y'all to infinity too.
Hey, but it's different.
But am I jumping in front of a train for y'all?
And I wouldn't want you to.
Depends on the circumstance. I got kids to live for, so it's like, yeah. But
I don't have kids, and I'm not. Love you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that is not a change. It's just like, let me want to jump in front of the train for Rima like I do my kids. But no, but it's not realistic, like you said. It's like
you pushed them kids out.
Child, I did 15 hours and 11 and a half.
We got super close within a year, which is great.
Shocking.
But it's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no fake shit.
Although when I jump in front of a train for you, it's still genuine.
Speaking of that, I lost.
Look, although I will not, baby.
I understand.
I'll do other things.
Yeah.
Not lose my life, but I'll whoop some ass. Yeah. I'll come out if you call me at 6 a.m.
Right.
Yeah, but no trains, baby, no
like
trains.
you mentioned, Brat.
I get my toe ran over by a car.
I was about to say something with a foot.
Yeah.
Maybe a nail.
A nail. Yeah, I'll get
a finger.
Yeah, I'll let my finger be
a
broke.
whole body in front of
a train.
A high
Scepter.
Regional
rail. No.
That's crazy.
I don't even go down there. See,
I don't go down there either.
Hello.
Oh.
It might be by the bus.
Yeah, the bus can't roll my toe over though.
Oh well, no.
My foot will be going off the body, off the body. But a little big wheel, sure. A little scooty bike, sure.
I'll get stung by a bee for you.
I'll get stung by a bee for you.
Yeah, bugs is where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm not jumping in front of no bug. I'm not getting bit by no wasp, no damn bee. I need to have an allergy test.
Damn, I ain't even worth a bee bite, a bee sting.
Well, I don't know if I'm allergic to bugs. I have to get an allergy test.
You gotta find that out.
I gotta get an allergy test because what if I let it sting me and now I'm going?
Not my girl. He needs his glasses.
In case he didn't get her glasses. These are what she really like. Bury her in these.
I'm gonna make sure your glasses and your edges is swoop-de doo. Okay?
And my socks match.
I ain't got that. Look, I can't be that one.
Focus.
I'm gonna make sure that the boobs is aligned perfectly in the bra.
Oil that.
Yeah, who did the body? Make sure you
Place me in there. Stage me right.
Yeah, stage me right. I ain't gonna let them separate and fall to the sides. I'm gonna let them be just like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got you. I'm gonna hand you the best bra, okay? The best, top of the line titty holders, okay?
I'm trying to get.
What are you trying to say?
Go. I'm sorry, Corey. See, look, that's love.
It is.
Because bras is expensive.
They are.
Oh my Lord.
Go
ahead.
adore me.
Hello.
Oh baby.
Or third love.
I got some screenshots in my phone.
No, forget it. I had this conversation with y'all later.
Okay. We not talking about the titties.
They might be a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, me point. Cut this out. What I was going to say. Rima mentioned us being close within a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying in the beginning, conversations that you were having needed to be had.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like conversations that you have build intimacy. So like you can go find with somebody in a year if y'all are talking and like going through life together.
Oh, for sure.
But
it could be less than a year.
But you got to be open to those conversations and those like, damn, like.
And that work.
Right,
because that shit is work.
Certain people have hang-ups. I'm not being shady when I say this, where it's like, oh, you met so-and-so through me. And it's like, yeah, but I don't talk to so-and-so like I talk to you. I'll talk to you when I'm outside or like, you know, on certain occasions. But it's like, I've cried with these people. Like, they see me at my lowest or they see me where I'm not.
In dark places,
right, and they either help me get out of it or made me see a different way. So this is why we're close. But I don't got to explain my closeness
to this person to you.
Right, exactly. So in your intimate spaces, you can have a bunch of friends, but it doesn't negate the intimacy or whatever bond y'all have. We may happen to just see each other more often, or I may happen to call you where like I feel like you don't judge me, or I feel like you make me feel safe. Not saying your other friends don't,
but right
now,
that's what you do for me though.
This is what I need right now, and maybe I might need a laugh. Let me call so and so.
Right,
but you have certain friends for certain things that just kind of just flow.
Yeah,
and it doesn't negate anybody else's
relationship or level. Yeah, I feel like we had this conversation at the pajama jam.
Yeah,
we were just saying how. Yeah, you can have, like for me, I have multiple friend groups.
Same.
However, no, I do not bring all my friend groups around each other. Not because I don't, or I like this person more than this person or this group better. No, because as the common denominator friend, it's my responsibility to know which friends from the groups would mesh well. Because we're not here to have conflict or bitchiness or whatever the case is. We're here to have a good time. So yes, I know all of my friends in all of the groups and I know who to bring together. Simple. And I feel like that's a relationship thing too, because what I've noticed just in my past is, and again, not being shady, but some people like to be included in a sense in relationships. Or in others' relationships, not included to the point where it's like you're making decisions, but just included
Like you have to know.
Like you have to, yeah. And that does not always mesh well with partners. Like, and it's like, damn. At one point, I felt the way, and I'm like, what do you mean? But then I'm like, no, that same friend logic applies to a relationship too. Because who's to say you're in a relationship today and all your previous relationships, I've been there and we've talked and all of that, but now you're with this new guy and it's like you're not talking to me about the relationships that as much, or when I ask you questions, it's kind of like, oh yeah, we good, or whatever. But maybe that person you're with is just not the type of individual that meshes well with people like me who want to be included because they're more private.
It's just, I think, creating healthy boundaries, but not being
mean and rude
nasty about it. Yeah. And some people, they don't like when you set boundaries. And
yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, I'm not, like...
It's not there for you to like it. It's there for you to respect it.
Exactly. Like, there are certain things, like, seriously, like, I love all of my friends, like, in different, like, I love all of them the same, but, like, there are some things I'll tell Courtney about a situation that I'm having that I will not tell. I omit some things. Like, I'll tell you, like, surface level stuff, but he's getting the nitty gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Right.
Because I know some people are going to be like,
yeah,
I don't think you should. And I don't care. Because we had this conversation at my sister's party. And then I started crying because I had an attitude. Because my good girlfriend.
Because one thing she's going to do is cry.
My good girlfriend, she always try to tell me about myself when it comes to these niggas. And I don't be want to hear that.
You too.
Already know.
You too.
That's true. So, see?
Pot.
She telling me.
Pot,
and
kettle,
I'm
black.
You.
Yeah. But
Damn
I get it.
Gina. Don't be the pot.
Call the kettle. Call the pot. I was just watching it earlier. I'm cracking up.
No, because it does happen.
It does happen.
That's why we say that we can't be the same person to everybody.
Because you can't call out.
Without
calling.
And that's hurt. It's like, I can't call you out. I was like, bitch, no. What do you mean?
Baby, I was outside boohoo and I was pissed.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to remember, like, you really have to call yourself in, and you can't depend on your friends to call you, like, remind you, like, bitch, call yourself in.
No, and
dial yourself up. Like,
sometimes you need a friend to be like, okay, well, girl.
Yeah,
but
don't like kind of depend on that. You have to be able to do that on your own. How many times have we had conversations and I'm like, well, and then I'll be like, me, and you be like, okay.
Only
there we go.
Full circle.
I would say
it's
only because we have and I was like a love fest over here. Just like
it really is.
But it's like
it's giving throuple. I'm already a part of 2 thruples.
For sure.
Having 3 thruples is crazy. Shout out to all my parts.
My polyamorous.
Yeah, shout out to all my parts and my polys.
That's crazy, but
not poly in real life.
No.
My friend polys. Yeah,
poly friends.
Okay, poly pocket.
Poly friends.
Poly pocket. Back in the day. we can never be serious.
No, for sure.
We can never be serious.
I forgot what I was trying to say. Damn it. Never mind.
Just fuck it. It's gone. It'll come back.
It was the friends thing.
I forgot.
Oh,
only because we have. Because we have a safe space here and we talk. Mm-hmm. You only recognize that because we hold each other accountable. So it's like, okay, girl, you going off, but remember last week you said X, Y, and Z? Don't be a hypocrite, bitch.
Don't be. That's his favorite word.
And we only be like, we only do it because we don't want to. I don't want to hear his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call myself in.
Yeah.
So hey, what's up? But if it was like,
yeah, I'm good for that.
Because
I said self. Myself said.
A lot of times. Well, fuck, but y'all don't want to hear the bullshit. It's like, not right now. Y'all don't say it.
Right.
But it's like, before I get there, it's like, well, before you go, that was avocado.
Before you jump off, yeah.
I already got it.
And the same for you. You do not be wanting to hear it. We got to say.
But then I'd be like, you know what?
They right.
But I feel like that's a real friendship. Like, literally, I had a part of the conversation that I had the other day was, I make my friends or the people close to me comfortable enough to speak on certain things. And I had to shut that down because it's like, no, granted, I listened to it, I let it process, and then I responded, and I was like, actually, no. I feel like real friends that want to see you happy, will comment on certain things.
Yes.
Because they're your real friend and because they love you and they want to see you happy. They're going to comment. If they don't say anything and they just let you rock out and jump off the fucking bridge and all.
Yeah,
are they your real friends?
There's but so many times I want to let you come to me and vent without me giving my opinion.
Yeah. Because and I don't think it's creating a space where people are comfortable enough to do that. I just think it's genuine care and love and friendship.
Right.
Period. Because I'm not just giving random strangers my 1-2. Like, no, I give it to y'all because I truly love y'all, care for y'all, and want to see y'all happy. Period.
Yeah, because if I'm quiet, I don't give a fuck.
Hello?
Do what you got to do.
Figure it out, babes.
You gotta be okay with the constructive criticism.
For sure.
It is also like intention versus impact. How you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could be harsh sometimes, and I gotta pull back because I'm like I'm doing a lot, and they're not gonna receive it because I'm saying it a certain way.
Right.
Let me
dial down.
Yeah, and it's not about like tone policing because I don't want to not be myself, but it's also like. Okay, that could have been said a little bit differently.
Yeah, for me it is tone policing. Yeah, because what I say, it is not always what you say, but how you say it.
Correct.
The same words can come off two different ways. If I say good morning, I'm happy, go lucky, cheery. If I'm like good morning, I got an attitude.
Or morning,
like so it's like something so simple can be perceived totally different ways. And for me, yeah, it is tone policing, just because. That tone be crazy.
Yeah.
That tone be crazy sometimes. And I had to kind of take myself out of my own body and like how Chad said, and like look like, okay, action, what's going on here? Because the same way, if I'm being talked to a specific type of way, baby, I shut down. I don't know what the fuck you're saying because my brain is playing elevator music at this point, like or trap music. What are the two?
I'm actually thinking about a way to blow you up because why are you talking to me?
Sometimes that too. Like I'm looking around like, what can I knock upside your fucking head with right now? Like, but in knowing that about myself, why would I think that another person can't do that? Can't do that same thing.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you shut down when somebody's talking to you crazy. But what do you think somebody's going to do when you're talking to them crazy?
Right.
The same exact fucking thing.
Right.
So, yeah. But that was a part of that kind of like, can't call out.
Without calling that.
Without calling that.
It's self-awareness.
Yeah. It's been a lot of that lately. Yeah. And I love that for me. But to close out, I have to agree with the March effect. What did they call it?
The March theory.
I have to agree with that. Just, off of personal experience. Y'all may disagree. Y'all may not disagree. Y'all might got exes coming back. Y'all might be falling in new love.
That part.
What, the exes coming back?
The exes and the new love. I didn't agree with that part, but about the new beginnings and the spring.
But new love is a new beginning. An ex coming back is a rebirth of a new beginning.
But I'm saying that's not true for everybody.
Oh, no.
I didn't have,
no, I'm not saying it's true for everybody. I'm just saying you may have a new love. Your ex may be coming back. You may be closing the door on a situation.
But the way that they interpret, it seemed like it was a matter of fact that.
Yeah, she was like,
coming. Like the way she was speaking, it was like really philosophical. Like, I ate that shit, and she
did eat.
In the latter part, in the latter part, but the beginning part, she lost me, but she got me there.
She got you back.
Yeah, the beginning part for me wasn't like romantic. It was like sometimes exes be popping up like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, where you come from?
Yeah,
who sent you?
And for me, like, hey, birthday nigga, I ain't gonna talk to you in years. Fuck is you doing?
Or what's up?
Like,
and you are?
I seen
you are? I know you from where?
It's definitely case by case.
Because it's not probably, it's definitely not all four. Mm-hmm. But for what I took is everybody is probably going through one of them.
Ex-friends.
Right. Yeah, like one of them. Somebody, again, an ex might be coming back for Tina. Tasha might be falling in new love.
Right. Sorry.
Brat was about to close the door. Like, you know what I mean? So, samesies. But yeah, I mean, whatever it is, I feel like just be open to it. Just be open to it. And that takes me to my Brat Fact. And again, this one is coming off the dome. Per usual. I used to save them, but baby, I ain't got time. Mama's tired. Mama ain't here time this week, okay? So Brat 740. You cannot call out without calling in. Self accountability needs to be at an all-time high. Be open to new experiences, love, changes, because you never know what blessing you could be blocking. And baby, I always say, I don't just, don't talk to me, get out my face. I will converse with anybody, because again, you never know what blessing you could be blocking. Money, love, real estate, all of the good things, all the things that are money makers, you could be blocking it by not simply having a conversation. So just be open, and continue to grow and thrive and glow.
Yeah, glow.
And that was a Brat Fact. We cannot ever get through a show without some type of music reference.
Or movie reference.
Or movie reference. Or TV.
Show, yeah.
Some kind of reference. We about to have a
Those are all my languages.
what is that? We about to put that out. Put out a glossary of our terms and our references. Our quotes so the people know. Because we gotta make up one for them titties. In the casket. We gotta make up one for that. In the bra.
Yeah, close your show.
Producer out.
Titties out.
Go to hell.
As always, thank you for tuning in to another episode of If You Know You Know, the podcast with the tits. Because if you didn't know, now you know.